First of all, thanks everyone for coming. It's nice to be back here again and be asked again to do it. I did it last year. Was anybody at my talk last year? Thank you very much. I was up at social media at Citizen M, so it's nice to be somewhere where we can squeeze a few more in. Today's talk is all about getting your boss to like social media, so I'll start off with a question. Do we have any bosses in today? Do we have any people who CEO types, people who make decisions and yeah, anybody in who can make decisions on social media? Brill. Excellent. What I'll do is I'll kick off by telling you a little bit about me and what I do and where I've come from. I'll just keep it short, but obviously my name's Keith McMahon. I've run my own company now for probably best part of 10 years. I do lots of other things as well. I suppose in some ways I am what you call an entrepreneur. I play drums in a rock band. I'm a professional artist. I paint watercolour paintings, would you believe? I do have another site which is it's just gone live called The Social Media Artist. And if you have a look on there, you'll see I do lots and lots of different things. Some successful, some not. And I think that's the sort of the key of it, is that keep trying, don't stop. One of the things that I did do, I work for a company in Manchester, a company called MIG. They've just been taken over by another company. And what we did was we did email broadcast. Now, with the rush for social media, what tends to happen is that the old traditional ways seem to get left behind, and people tend to think that, you know, email marketing isn't what it is, isn't what it was. Sorry, it is. It definitely is. And probably the best way to explain it is that if you've got a list, and it doesn't matter how many people are on this list, it's one of the best ways of getting people to know what you're doing quickly. People think about Twitter and everything else and Facebook, and we're going to get onto that and talk about that. But one of the things about Twitter, and as a company, as a consultant, which is what sorry guys, I keep pressing this bloody microphone. One of the things that I do as a consultant is I go into businesses and set up strategies and policies for different companies for social media. You'll notice that I walk about a lot. I can't stand. I've got two mentors who are two fantastic girls, and one of them is for me speaking, and she couldn't come today unfortunately. But she sits at the back and goes like this when I start to walk about, so I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm not nervous, it's just I can't stand still, I never could. So, one of the things about Facebook and Twitter and everything else that goes along with it is that you put an update out, and I did on my phone just before I was about to start, and before you know where you are, it's gone. It's moved on really, really quickly. And that's one of the things as a boss. And me being a boss, I can relate to the bosses that are in the room today, is that you put an update out and you think, well, 5 minutes and nobody's seeing it. But people are seeing it. The other thing as well is, and a really good tip, is schedule your updates, because a lot of people don't, they forget about it, they just put a thing out and up it goes. So one of the things when I go into a business is that most bosses will sit there and they'll say, yeah, but why do we need social media? We've got an email list, we're putting adverts in papers, we're doing all the normal traditional stuff. One of the big things is about social media and how social media has changed the landscape of everything we do is that everyone's on it.